and I would find true love along the broken road. I got lost in time water, while my brow kept pushing through. I couldn't see how every sign pointed straight to you. Today and every day, won't you marry me? If I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe, say you will. Cause God bless the broken road, let me straight to you. Heart beats fast, the colors in promises. How to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall? Watching you stand alone, all of my doubts suddenly goes away somehow. It's another better life we can find. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. Is every long lost dream led me to where you are? Others that broke my heart, but they were like northern stars, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true.
Please be seated. Welcome all who have gathered here today to share in this marriage ceremony of Erin and Kaili. Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, of family, and two people who have chosen forever. The marriage ceremony has been an important feature across every culture, religion, generation, and society. We have thousands of important moments that happen throughout our lives, but this one is regarded as one so critical. We acknowledge it with special status by sharing it with others. So why this moment? Because despite our differences, love is what we all share. It's the great unifier, our one universal truth. And no matter who we are, where we've come from, what we believe, we know this one thing: love is at the core of everything we're doing right. That's why you're both standing here. That's why you all are here to share in this moment. We have all loved in our lifetimes, and in this moment, we are reminded that the ability to love is the very best part of our humanity. Erin and Kaili, we're all here to hope with you, to support you, to celebrate you, and to remind you that love isn't happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing your story. It's not one moment. It's not even this moment. It's in every moment. Marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging adventure of human relationships. No ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that through love and patience, through dedication and perseverance, through talking and listening, helping and supporting and believing in each other, through tenderness and laughter, through learning to forgive, learning to appreciate your differences, by learning to make the important things matter and let go of the rest. Today is not just about marrying the right person, but also about committing to being the right partner, the one beside whom the other can stand and face the world. The words spoken between the two of you today are indeed important and sacred, but they are not what joins you together, nor is this marriage ceremony. Marriage is a covenant ordered by God. Love is born of God and cannot exist but in God. It is above all created things. You have shared with me your belief that the love you have found in each other has led you to this day, not by chance, but by the artful design of God, who loves you both beyond all measure. Today you will receive God's greatest gift, another person with whom you can share your life and love, a helper, a companion, a counterpart God made for you.
It's always been a mystery to me how two hearts can come together and love can last forever. Now that I have found life in me, that a miracle has come when God sends the perfect one. I've gotten all my questions about why, and I've never been so sure of anything in my life. I wonder what God is thinking. Wonder if he knew everything I would need, because he made all my dreams come true.
And now to declare your intent. Erin, do you take Kaili as your wife? Do you promise to walk by her side forever and with love and devotion commit yourself wholly and only to her? Do you promise to honor her, help her, nurture and encourage her, and stand beside her, whatever the future? If so, respond with, I do. Kaili, do you take Erin as your wife? Do you promise to walk by her side forever and with love and devotion commit yourself wholly and only to her? Do you promise to honor her, help her, nurture and encourage her, and stand beside her, whatever the future may hold? If so, respond, I do. Two people do live in isolation. Everyone gathered here today plays a part in blessing and upholding this marriage. There have been and will continue to be times when Erin and Kaili will need your wisdom, your guidance, and encouragement to work through the inevitable difficulties that are a part of life. As their community support, each of you is being called upon to uphold them in honoring and loving. So I ask, will you who are present here today surround Erin and Kaili in love? Will you always stand beside them and never between them? Will you encourage them through your love and example? Do all that you can to help them nurture and deepen their bond and honor and support the commitment they are making today. If so, I ask that you loudly reply so they can feel it with, we will. Yeah. Amen. And now for the exchange of vows.
Before you, I didn't believe in the idea that there exists on the planet one person who is specifically designed for me, a soulmate. I couldn't imagine how there could ever be one person who had strengths in the areas where I was weakest, could stay calm in situations which unraveled me, loved snacks and watching TV as much as I do, and most importantly, could appreciate how hilarious and witty I think that I am. But I found that and much more in you. In you, I found a best friend, a partner, a validation of my obsession with our dogs, a family, and a home. In you, I found someone who supports, inspires, respects, and honors me. Thank you for continuing to choose me every day with all of my faults and quirks. I promise to always put you and us first. I promise to always listen to how you're feeling and be honest about how I am. I promise to always laugh with you and never take life too seriously. After one of our first dates, you had an embarrassing display of roses delivered to me at work. In the card, you said, "You deserve all the things that go along with a great love story. Let this be the start of ours, and know as long as I'm around, you'll never doubt you are loved." I've never once doubted I'm loved by you. And on this day where we begin the next chapter in our love story, I promise to work eternally to make sure you never doubt you are loved. We both know how indecisive I can be, but one thing I know with complete certainty is that you are the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. I love you.
Almost 3 years ago, I'm not going to make it. Almost 3 years ago, I met the most amazing woman who was everything I never knew I always wanted. When you appeared in my life, I was at a point in time when I had given up on love and had vowed never again to let anyone else in. But I stand here today ready to make a new vow because it's clear to me now that everything in my life has led me to you. Every disappointment, every heartache, every opportunity, and every choice was part of God's brilliant design to bring us together. You were the person who changed everything I knew about love and taught me that love wasn't supposed to be so hard. In fact, nothing in my life has been easier than loving you. You've righted the wrongs in my life and colored my world in hues I never knew existed. Loving you has been my greatest joy, and being loved by you has forever changed me for the better. To me, you are perfection. You are the reason behind every smile. You're my favorite place in the world and the best part of every day. In a world full of uncertainties and shifting ground, you are my constant, unwavering truth and abiding peace. You are my home. You're the love of my life, my best friend, and as of this day, my beautiful, beloved wife. I've always believed that love's a choice. You better than anyone know that I can analyze something beyond all reason and still not come close to feeling confident about a choice. But one thing I know with complete certainty, right? It wasn't plagiarized, is that you are the one who's made for me, with whom I want to spend the rest of my life. Choosing you was not just an easy choice. It's the single best thing I will ever do in my life. Kaili, I choose you, not just today, but every day. I will always seek to give my best to you and this life that we've made. I will seek to create a bond of honesty, respect, forgiveness, and gratitude, one that withstands the tides of time and changes and grows along with us. I will love you faithfully through all of life's trials and triumphs, when love is easy and when it takes everything we have. I will always seek to lay the world at your feet and inspire you to keep dreaming and reaching for things you never thought were possible. I promise to love you just as you are, to help you see yourself the way I do, and to make sure you always know just how lucky I feel to call you mine. I promise to love Pam as you do, even when it's abundantly clear that she has completely lost sight of the meaning of the word friendship. Hold on, no. 1 second. Too many pages. I'll make you laugh so hard it hurts. And I'll comfort you in what will probably only be the 3 or 4 times in this lifetime after today that I actually see you cry. I will live each day to make sure ours is the greatest love story ever told. I will put no one before you, and I'll never give up on you. I give you my hand, my heart, my love, and my life. From this day forward, you will never walk alone. You will forever be my always.
Wedding rings are the universal symbol of marriage, reminders of the unbroken circle of eternal love. You've chosen to wear rings as a reminder of this love and the promises made here today. People often say wedding bands are a perfect circle with no beginning and no end, but these rings did have a beginning. The gold and the stones within them were formed long ago, deep within the earth, before they were mined, cut, melted, molded, and painstakingly polished. Something beautiful was made from raw elements. And love is like that. It comes from humble beginnings and through a combination of serendipity and effort, imperfect things shape into something extraordinary. It's the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. As you look at these rings over the years, remember that. And just as you will cherish and protect these rings, equally cherish and protect the commitments you've made to one another today. So Erin, as you place Kaili's ring upon her finger, repeat after me. With this ring, I, Erin, take you, Kaili, to be no other than yourself, loving what I know of you and trusting what I do not yet know. I will respect your integrity and have faith in your abiding love for me through all of our years and in all that life may bring us. Kaili, as you place Erin's ring upon her finger, repeat after me. With this ring, I, Kaili, take you, Erin, to be no other than yourself, loving what I know of you and trusting what I do not yet know. I will respect your integrity and have faith in your abiding love for me through all of our years and in all that life may bring us. Now, as you hold each other's hands, look at them closely. These are the hands of your best friend that are holding yours as a promise to each other forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as you build your future together. These are the hands that will give you support and encouragement to chase down your dreams and cheer for you in moments of achievement. These are the hands that will reach to pick you up when life knocks you down and hold you up when you are weak. These are the hands that will guide you and protect you and care for you when you are sick. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours. Now, there are many traditions and rituals commonly included in marriage ceremonies. One of the most beautiful and expressive of those traditions is the unity candle ceremony. Two fires, separate and individual, uniting their flame to burn as one. And traditionally, this ceremony not only represents the joining of two people, but also two families, with candles lit and carried by representatives of each family, symbolizing the origin of each individual and their family's love and support of the couple. Erin and Kaili have chosen each and every one of you to be here with them and witness their pledge to one another, because each of your lives has shaped and enriched theirs. You have watched them grow. You have laughed and cried with them. You have believed in them and been their steadfast supporters. You have celebrated their victories and picked them up and dusted them off when they have fallen. You have taught them about love in the ways that you have demonstrated your love and commitment to them and others, and you have showed them the rich blessings that have come from loving one another. Because of your contribution to their lives, you all symbolize their origin as individuals. And so it is their desire that you each pass the flame from which they will light their individual candles. You have been given a candle as you came in, beginning in the back. The person closest to the center aisle will light their candle from one of the candles along the center aisle, which will represent those who, for various reasons, are unable to be present here today. The flame will be passed from person to person down each aisle, row by row, until it reaches Erin and Kaili. And Erin and Kaili, as these flames are passed to you, they carry with them the love, warmth, wisdom, and support of both those who share in this moment with you and those who are with you in spirit. Your individual candles represent the light of your being, your individual spirits, your individual connections with God, all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will become. They will not be extinguished, as marriage is not designed to diminish you as individuals. As your flames are joined, notice that the light burns brightest when both candles are working together to achieve a common goal. The new flame represents the joining of your lives, your commitment to each other, and all that you will become together. And as the flame burns undivided, so shall your lives now be one. Erin and Kaili, you have come here today and acknowledged what your hearts already knew, that your lives are meant to be shared as one, that you are stronger together than you are apart, and that for all the days yet to come, you wish to share all of life's joys and challenges together. You've exchanged vows, and you have given and received a ring as a symbol of your promises. And so by the power of your love and commitment to each other, and by the power vested in me by the Presbyterian Church USA and the state of Tennessee, I now pronounce you Hardiman and wife. You may now kiss your bride. From this moment forward, you will never be alone. You will carry with you the love of another person, giving you a completeness and renewed lightness. May your life together be immersed in love and excitement, and may you strive to enrich each other in every possible way. It is my pleasure to introduce Erin and Kaili Hardiman.
Like a fool, I mean, take too long. And now I'm wondering if your love's still strong, baby. Here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, it may set my soul ooh, baby. Here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Yeah, yeah. Here I am, baby. Oh, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Yeah, yeah. Baby. Oh, signed.